About 7 years ago, we had an opportunity to sponsor a child from Haiti here at Light of Christ. And the family went out to the North X and we looked at all the choices, and there was a young boy that was about the same age as my son Christopher. And we were very interested in helping him out and helping him get an education, and the idea of helping a child be able to have a meal every day that they might not otherwise get, be able to stay in school, have a uniform to wear, to feel value that they will be able to help their community later in life and have an education and maybe even go on to college, was just something that we really wanted to do. It's just $40 a month. We could spend that taking our family of 5 to Chick-fil-A once. So we thought, sign it up. World of God is phenomenal. They will take automatic bank draft every month, and they send you updated biographies on him. Noxon's his name, and it's been really fun to watch him grow. And he was probably maybe 12 when we started sponsoring him, and now he's 18, almost 19. So we've been to Haiti 3 times, and Todd can talk more about the trips.
Yeah, the first trip Vicki went on with Jessica, they got the chance to see Noxon, and Vicki came back excited and told me all about that. And it really provoked me to want to go over there too and experience that with Erica. And Erica and I went, and just we had a great time meeting him. And he was so young then, and I went back a couple years later with Christopher, and it was just neat to see him growing up and just so appreciative, knowing that somebody cared enough that they reached out, they sponsored him, and we even went there, had that privilege and opportunity to meet him firsthand and give him some stuff, and just to see the excitement, enthusiasm in his eyes, and all that was just worth $1 million. But I tell you, those kids are just starving for attention over there. I just can't describe the experience of sitting down and them just huddling all around you and encroaching on you and just loving all over you and just looking for that attention. And for them to know that somebody across the globe, basically, or at least miles and miles away, cares enough that they're funding their ability to go to a school. I think Noxon walks probably 20 minutes to school every day. He lives in a little stone tin hut, and this is a huge privilege and opportunity for him to get an education and to have an opportunity to look at the world and say, gosh, what could I do? And I'm telling you, these kids are doing that. I mean, I sat with them one night, and literally with 2 other young men that were, I think, in 11th grade, looking to go into 12th grade, and they were thinking about what can we do after school, and just to see that hunger for what's next was just indescribable and worth, so much more than the little bit that we've invested in them and their potential. So it's just an awesome experience and such a great chance to make a difference in the world.
Seeing the students at the school and the kids that are being sponsored have ambitions for themselves and just want to do so much more than they're able to without our help is so encouraging for us to be able to help them get to that point. I mean, for me, like all of the kids here in America, college, it's high school, college, like without even thinking about it. And for those kids, college is an incredible, rare opportunity for them. And just being able to help them out in a small portion of what we have to be able to give to them, to be able to feed them, one, which is what they need, and to be able to possibly give them what they want is incredible, because we don't think about what we need, we think about what we want. But their first priority is what they need and daily needs. And so it's just cool to be able to be a part of their lives and help them grow and grow into who they want to be and what they want to do. And
They're starving to go to school. Sometimes kids hear like, oh, I don't want to go to school today, but I mean, these kids will
they come
walk.
in excited.
Yeah, they're so excited, and they will walk so far just to go to school.
And it's so neat to see that in the morning. You get up first thing in the morning, and they're just, I mean, you hear the the rustling and all of them just shuffling around, and they bus them in and they're just pouring in by the masses. And I mean, they're so enthusiastic. It is a stark contrast with what we experience here in the States. They absolutely love it, and they just soak it up. Erica and both of my other children, our other children, had the opportunity to sit in their classes and experience that firsthand. So
Yeah, they were very excited about what they were learning that day, and even they got to talk to us a little bit, and we got to like share what we're learning in the same subjects. And I felt like they even knew more than we did at a lower grade, and they have such high goals for themselves, and it's really inspiring.
And one other thing is, if anybody considering this is wondering whether that investment is paying off, I can tell you that it's paying off huge. They are utilizing that money like no one else. I mean, they're spreading that out to be able to get a full meal in their belly every day. We watch them cook it. I mean, they're out there with the coals and cooking rice and beans and all that, so they get a full meal and they get a full day of education, and they're just soaking it up. And like Erica said, they knew as much and more as my kids did in the same grade, so they're getting a great education. So we are truly investing in the potential of these young people, and I hope everybody will seriously consider investing in a child.
Yeah, Noxon put on his last bio that his prayer was that he just finished high school. And I don't know that he could do it without our help.